Hey, so it's another boring Thursday. Actually, to give the game a little credit, this Thursday is actually not so boring. We've got a raid we can farm. We can go farm some crisps if we want. So there's things to do if you want. But at the same time, it always seems that Thursday comes before Friday, which is something we learned a long time ago. But Friday is when something new is going to happen. So it seems that the wait, bridging between Tuesday and Thursday is just excruciating sometimes, especially if you're kind of interested, as I am, to find out what happens on Friday morning. So, anytime I see High Seraph Ultima, it just makes me smile because she reminds me of a character from Glow. I don't know if anybody's watched Glow on Netflix. Hopefully, if you do watch it, or if you want to watch it, you can handle mature content, because it is for those of us a more mature viewing capacity, viewing ability. So, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, that's where you belong, High Seraph Ultima. Anyhow, moving on from that, I'm going to say something super unpopular, and everyone's probably going to hate me for it, but my cat, okay, first of all, yeah, I guess I should just go out and say it. Anytime maintenance is extended, I kind of like it. Sorry. Obviously, if it was extended to for like 12 hours, I would be sad and frustrated. But my silly diabetic cat always wakes me up like 6:30, actually not even 6:30, it's like 5:55 every morning, because she's like meowing, and then she'll start headbutting the door from about 6:15 on. But she is on a strict insulin schedule, so she can't eat until 6:40, and because then she gets dosed at like 7:15. That's the routine that she's on. But she doesn't know that. She doesn't know what time it is. She can't read a clock. So she's always like buttoned down the door at like, I don't know, 5:55. And anyway, so I have to get up early every morning, which sucks because I am not a morning person. I'm actually not a night person either. In fact, my friend Jamie and I joke that we're just sleep people. Like, I'm not a morning person, I'm not a night person, I'm just a sleep person. So anyway, it is what it is. It's life with a diabetic cat. It's life with pets. I don't know. You guys know that. So, maybe you know that. Maybe you don't. Anyhow, so when I get up in the morning, because I have to go do that, I'm planning to go back to sleep. But I'll still open FFBE and see like what's all going on, especially on a Thursday morning. And then it was like, maintenance extended. We're sorry. We're so sorry. I'm like, well, I'll just be waiting to collect that compensation when I actually wake up for the day, which is nice. It's nice. Give me that lapis, right? So we did get some pretty decent compensation, 200 lapis this morning, so that was cool. On top of, I think, like, we got it in the calendar. We got some lapis today as well. And as you can see, I was up late and a happy hour was extended, and I have a fountain of lapis now. Anyway, it's all good because Treasure Hunter Locker is going to come out someday. And King Noctis. Anyway, so I don't know where I was going with this. I just guess that, like, what I'm saying is that I have to wake up unusually early, and then I plan to go back to sleep. So if I see that there's maintenance, I just get excited for the competition. Sorry to all of you out there who live in different time zones and find this highly inconvenient. And I do feel for you. I'm not saying that I just like gleefully see it and then don't care about anybody. I do care about you guys. And those of you who wanted to play a little FFBE on your, on your train ride to work or something, I don't know. Anyway, we have talked about this way too long. And hey, sorry if people take this the wrong way. That's all I have to say about that. Moving on from that, I am looking forward to tomorrow morning. I really am. I want to find out how many silver keys are going to give out, sorry. And I might have said in the last video, like, I might have speculated, like, I wonder if we'll be able to buy them in the shop. I don't know if they'll. I think we're just going to be able to get them through event point rewards, is what I went back and read the fine print, and that's kind of what it looks like to me. But I still wonder how many silver keys are we going to get. When you think about collaborations, it really behooves both parties involved. In this case, you know, the Dragon Quest peeps and the FFBE peeps to like generate interest in both sides. And so I kind of feel like Dragon Quest would want the units that people want. They would want them to be obtainable, or even like, let's say, you know, people who don't play, I mean, they've already got their fans, right? A collab, the purpose of a collab is promotion, right? So it seems that they would want players who weren't purchased, who haven't played the Dragon Quest XI, were not planning to buy it on the Switch, to you know, get interest in the game by maybe grabbing one of these units and liking them in FFBE, which then translates into interest into the Switch game. I don't know. So I guess what I'm saying is I would think that they would want to create a collaboration which would successfully allow those opportunities, you know. I don't know. I should be doing something while I'm doing all this dumb chatting. So raffle tickets. I think I have a few of those. Let's go check it out. Anyway, I'm really interested to see what happens, and also woke up, you know, the next morning after my news video. I was just poking around, reading stuff, you know, what people are saying and whatnot. And man, there's a lot of salt about it. People are pretty salty and not happy about it and threatening to quit, as seems to happen a lot. But I don't know. So we'll see how it shakes out. Where are those raffle tickets? Yeah, here we go. These guys, I think I have. Yep, 4. Anyhow, I don't know. I'm wondering how many silver keys we'll get in event point rewards. If it's just going to be 5, or if we're going to get more than 5. I don't know. It's possible, right? And I think I was also wrong. There will be a ticket banner for Mad Mortigan and the Great Dragon, so I'll probably be going, okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. 80 lapis. I don't think that's probably as nice as it could be. Golden Lightning Key. I don't know how normal you are. Oh, that's probably like one of the good ones. Yeah, I got one of the good ones, so I should be happy about that. I'm happy, for the record. So I'll probably be doing one of those budget for bonus unit polls to just get like a Great Dragon or 2 to kind of help me on my way to getting all that King Mog currency. 40, 60, 80, 100 in Super Trust Master tickets. Super Trust Master Moogle tickets. Super Trust Moogle tickets. Okay, so I shouldn't have said that I was happy, because that was obviously the price. Because you can get... Oh wait, yeah, never mind. Strike that and reverse it. The tickets are like the crummy prize, and the keys and the Trust Moogle tickets are the high prize, whatever. Anyway. So, we'll see what happens tomorrow morning, that's all I'm saying. And I'm excited to find out. Ooh, this is higher than previously. 120, yay. And an EX summon ticket, boo. No mas. Oh, and it seems like a lot of the salt, too, seems to be around the back-to-back-to-back limited time. Man, how many ways can you add up to 120, right? Golden Lightning Key, okay. So, back-to-back collabs piss people off, apparently. I can see how it's frustrating on your resources, but that's really if you just want all of them. And I guess that's why I'm always kind of weirded out by when people complain about it. Like, if each collab back-to-back-to-back is something that you really want, it is exhausting on the resources, for sure. But me, I wasn't interested at all in AI Katie. I kind of felt like, while she seems to have a lot of utility, Nope, I don't have any of those. She seems to have a lot of utility, but at the same time, and a cool STMR and all that good stuff. But I don't know. I have some gear and materia that can kind of cover each of the things that her STMR could cover, and so didn't really need it in that way. And then I also have the other roles covered that she could do. So it didn't entice me at all. And Kingdom Hearts didn't entice me at all either, because like I said, Sora was really the one that I wanted back in the original one. And I'm sure, Rico looks great for sure. He'd be a great partner with my Prim. But, just wasn't, I wasn't tempted. And then, now we're having, and we had Octopath before that. So, I guess people are feeling the drain for sure. I don't know. I just, my understanding on collaborations here, let's just go pull these so we have something to do, rather than just stare at my stupid screen. Okay, sorry. I always have to look to see if I get the 4-star ticket. Alright, Cactuars, Gill Snappers, come to me, please. Soul Leader. Anyway, that too, like getting the free TMRs, now that the TMR Moogle thing or TMR Moogle Prism or whatever is the thing. Yeah, all these limited ones, you get the free TMRs. That's pretty cool too. So it's not like a total loss, like you're not totally losing out if you're not participating in pooling. So that's kind of fun, depending on how they do it for sure. 4-star EX? Nope, not today. My first pull actually on this raid, my first 10,000 coin pull, did present me with a 4-star EX, so that was actually pretty cool. There's a bunch of goals. Thank you very much. Anyway, my understanding of collaborations is that they're contracted with the the other game or whatever that they're doing, music singer or whatever that they're making the collaboration with. So I don't know what the rules are on the release, but it seems to be, it's more about promotion of the cross product promotion, basically. So I don't know. I'm not sure that they're really sitting there like drumming their fingers, like coming up with like the best way to like piss everyone off. But I don't know. I don't know much. I'm just explaining, I guess, why like I'm not super salty. Or pissy, but I'm just generally not, I guess. I'm just kind of like a whatever kind of person. So anyway, any of you guys out there who are really frustrated and upset, I'm sorry to hear it, but that's all. You're right. Anything 4-star EX. I don't think I've seen one so far, so I don't even know if I need to go back and look up there or not. Oh, so I promised to tell you about all these bug party parts, right? They have been kind of like, it's all started when there was like this weird stuff like in the toilet, like there's this like, those ceiling fan vents that are usually in bathrooms that like, I guess, vent out to the outside. There's one over, like directly over the toilet in my bathroom. And if you like, it's really actually a terrible thing because I think I've seen like a scorpion crawl out of one before. And that's just, nobody wants to like have that thought in their head while they're on the toilet. But one day, like there was like all of this like strange debris looking stuff in the toilet bowl. It was like, where did this come from? Really kind of strange looking things, almost like, like, oh, that kind of looks like it could be like a iridescent tiny little wing. And then, something else looked like a femur. And it was just like, this is strange. I don't know what's going on. And so, just kind of didn't think about it. But then one time when the ceiling fan was turned on, I noticed that there seemed to be like something floating out of it. So I don't know if there's like a nest. I'm not gonna do the last ones. I don't know if there's like a nest on top of the the roof that's like, or there's like a weird crawl space or attic space or something's making a nest or what's going on, but like these bug party body parts would show up every once in a while. Let's do, I guess, a couple EX. I'm only going to do the blue EX because if I do any pulls tomorrow for my budget for bonus units, then I want to have some of those around to do that. So we'll just do a few blues. I have 73. Ugh. Anyway, so that was kind of strange. And then, like, I don't know, a couple weeks later, I saw like this really, I kind of thought it might be like part of an alien body, like a tiny little alien body. Order of light. Oops. I forgot I don't do that anymore. And then it was next to like where my cat had like pooped, so I would like brought my little cleaning solution in there and like sprayed the area or whatever. And then, and I understand nerves and whatnot are still alive even if the creature isn't, the legs started moving and like twitching and like just like, I like wriggles. And it was super alien. And I know, just like, that's what nerves do when sprayed with something, stinging them or something. So it's been this great mystery. And then, even this week, okay, so this is what I see on the floor. And then over by the laundry room, I found this scene on the floor. Oh, Attila, you're great, but just not in this form. And yeah, I have cats, and I'm supposing, in these scenarios, they may have eaten, especially my diabetic cat. She totally, like, this is the face that she had after I found the seed by the laundry. She totally ate that bug thing, alien creature, whatever, because she's always hungry. And anyway, it's been kind of a mystery, and I just couldn't picture what possible bug this could be, because if those are legs, it's a big bug, right? Then this, I may have solved. Celeste, one of my favorite characters whatsoever, would love to see this girl get her 5-star form and be like totally awesome, because she deserves it. She's Adora, basically. Love her, but sadly not as great as she could be in FFBE. Anyway, the other day I see, hold on, wait for this crystal. I see this thing on the side of the house. So what do you guys think? Do you think that's the culprit? Do you think this is what I'm finding? But if so, it's like, she probably ate the ones in the house, but what about the one above my toilet? I don't know. Imagine living in a house where you are always looking on the ground when you walk. Never being able to just look straight ahead and enjoy yourself. When I went back to visit my parents, the best, well, no one said the best thing. The best thing was seeing everybody and whatever, but whatever. It was just so great to be able to just walk freely, to not have to like look at what I might be stepping on, whether it be, Lana, you're not the Lana we want. One more copy of Word of Light, Lana, and I'll have a 7-star. Anyway, yeah, that's the worst thing about where I live, is that you gotta watch where you're walking. You don't want to walk on a scorpion. You don't want to step in cat barf. You don't want to step in cat poop. You don't want to step on a bug body part. a twitching bug femur. You don't want that. A bug thigh bone. Anyway, it's you know, it's tough sometimes, but I don't know. What's it like to just walk with your head held high, right? That's why I always wear socks in my house, because it just it gives me more protection, I suppose. I mean, it's not going to help me if I step on any of those things, but there's just something about like my actual skin touching any of that stuff, right? I don't know. But speaking of skin, actually, you know that bruise I was telling you I got when I got my blood drawn like over a week ago? Dude, like way over a week ago. Today's Thursday and it was like Monday of last week. Dude, it's still going strong. Check this out. It's actually, the picture doesn't do it justice at all, but it's super dark and I always feel super awkward wherever I go when I have a bruise like that. Maybe that's insensitive to say. I don't know. I don't really know what is insensitive these days or not. Well, we're not getting rainbows. That's fine. We're just chit-chatting, having fun. Well, I'm having fun. I don't know about you. Furion. Alright, how many more should we do? We got 62 left. Let's get down to 55. That's a good number. That gives me a lot of space for future polls. And I'm going to refresh this drink while I'm at it. Construct 8. Alright. Did I tell you guys that I have a favorite lizard? I do. We have a lot of lizards around here, but I'm not a reptile person at all. So it's kind of like goes against my nature to have a favorite lizard. But I guess maybe he's the only lizard I like, so it's easy for him to be my favorite. Oh, change to gold. We're gonna change again, or are we just gonna play around at gold? We're just playing around. Hey Dish. He's lost his memory, but he can recall his own name. That's convenient. Anyway, he's a super cool looking lizard. I'm actually a little worried about him because I haven't seen him in a while. Next time I find him or see him, hopefully I do, knock on wood, I'll take a picture of him for you. But he's like the top half of his body is, he's probably like less than a foot long, head to tail. Savage. But he's like, the first half of his body is like lime green with like black stripes on it. And then like the rest of like the other half, including his tail, is kind of like a pinkish orangish color. And he's just really cool looking. Super cool. And I always see him. I see him all the time. We wave hello to each other. He's cool. The thing he does that I don't like, is kind of pretty naughty, is he'll like be in the mailbox and go get the mail out. That's not cool. I don't like surprises. So, I don't know. He needs to find somewhere else to hang out, but just in general, I'm a little worried. I hope he didn't get snatched up. I'd like to think he's pretty smart. Maybe he found somewhere else to live. Maybe he's waving hello to another neighbor. Who knows? Animals, they just go where they will, right? Wherever life takes them. Alright, 3 more of these and then I'll release you. And then we can all have sweet dreams about Friday morning in FFBE and what it's gonna look like. But anyway, yeah, my unpopular opinions, I guess, on back-to-back limited time banners, or my unpopular opinion on maintenance. So I guess I risk a lot by putting those out there. I feel like if you're hanging out, you're probably laid back too, right? I'm not saying that like game developers like don't do, you know, Gumi or whatever, that they don't do certain things for certain reasons. Okay, we hit our mark. All right, let's do the fun thing of being like, well, if we had stopped, we wouldn't have gotten. Let's see who it is. Of course, at the end of the day, they're out there earning money, right? I know that. I also, I guess, just don't sweat it too much. I don't know. Again, we got a blue. So if I had stopped, I wouldn't have gotten Maria and her Asuna. We needed that. So that's all I have to say on that. I'm sorry if you all are frustrated, if your resources are depleted. I'm keeping my eye on the prize, and I guess that's what makes it easier for me, is I keep my eye on the prize of treasure hunter lock. I don't take the bait of AI Katie, and if you grabbed her, I'm not saying that you're a bait swallower, but she can probably do something good for you and help you out. And I think it's all kind of like it's all personal, right? We're all trying to get either who can help our team out or who we like and who we want. So, you know, I don't look down on anybody for their choices. So that's all. Speaking too long as usual, but hopefully I gave you a little bit of relief from Boring Thursday. That's not actually too boring. And if you're looking forward to exciting Friday morning, so we'll see what we get. We'll see how the event point rewards are how they're listed and how much we need to grind that thing with hardly anything. So I'll probably do, like I said, a budget for bonus units pool to get hopefully a couple of great dragons and go from there. So cheers. Keep grinding that raid. Get that gil up. I can't see how slowly it's moving up for me. Oof. I'll go sell those gil snappers. Don't you worry, I'm gonna go do that. But have a good one. Cheers.